Before we start, nurse, give me a chart.
Which one?
The one for the Paul brother.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
In case for the people wondering, I am Dr. Duck. Got my PhD in astrobiology, and today we're about to get surgical with this shit. Okay. I'm Chuck D. It's my boy DK,
DK.
and we about to spit some facts for y'all.
Spitting facts, baby. I
First
know it's
things
been
first,
a long time, but we back.
like that one stuff that you cook in the kitchen. but to start, the Paul brother, he got swelling to the cheek, broken jaw, more than likely missing some teeth. He should be okay. We just gonna prescribe him some humble pie because he can eat that, you know. And less excuses.
Don't
Doctor
forget.
ordered.
Don't forget to stay in his weight class.
Doctor's order. Stay in weight class. uh, and yeah, some bed rest. Probably sip through a straw would be best. Anywho,
The
now
photo was absolutely insane. Hey, bro, he looked like one of them cartoon characters that got beat up.
that looked like some movie shit for real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, and this is my take from everything that even the Andrew Tate fight. I have a big take. I don't even know the guy Andrew Tate fought. That was random. But I had a take, and my take on this was I didn't want Jake Paul to get hurt ever. I don't like to see people get hurt. I know Jake's a big guy, but when I know Anthony Joshua's a big guy.
Sorry. Y'all keep seeing me look
But
over this way. Patriots are playing. Sorry. Ramadre just scored. Go ahead, dog. I'll look at
I didn't. I guess where I'm at with it, I didn't expect him to be so much bigger than Jake.
Right.
I knew the weight was different, but the height, I didn't know he was going to be that much sizier than Jake. That was when he walked up and they did that first face down. I looked over at my wife and said, "Yeah, it's going to be a long night for Jake."
Bruh, the size difference was crazy. Crazy.
Not just
And
that,
he
the
came
skill
down.
gap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
he came
skill
down like
gap is
25
crazy.
pounds. The skill gap was so crazy. And they like, well, he survived. This is what really pissed me off. As soon as the fight ended, he survived longer than Francis Ngannou. Okay, well, put Jake in there with Francis then. Let's see how that works out for him. It's not going to. So, because Francis not about to get in there and play the giddy games. He gonna get in there and start punching you. Anthony Joshua actually could have knocked him out earlier than that when he hit them ropes. He just didn't punch him. He just stood there and let him
Right.
continue to circle around in the ring. I told Tisha, I said, that's not a good idea. At some point, you got to hit him because the only thing Anthony Joshua is doing is cutting you off. That's where I knew immediately. And we all know that Jake didn't have the experience to be fighting no goddamn AJ.
Yeah.
I didn't want the Tank thing to happen either. Remember I said that. I said I don't
Right.
like this because Tank is so much smaller than him. Similar situation. But if you're going to jump up in there and you're going to be 215 trying to fight 135 pounders, then what's the issue with you fighting somebody heavier than you?
So here's my thing, bro. Anthony Joshua cut that ring off very quickly. And I don't think Paul was expecting that. So he got stuck in that corner. And that's when all the greatness happened. All of it. And I'm here for his face looking like a speed bag because I was tired of him talking about he's this and he's that. And then you get in there with a real boxer. By the way, is way out of your weight class. That's weight class and skill gap. And
Well,
then
technically,
it showed.
they were in the same weight class. It's just Anthony Joshua was just bigger. This was
Oh
the
no.
same thing with
Oh no.
Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fought. The weight difference, because Tyson Fury was only like, I mean, Deontay Wilder was only like 230 or something like that, 225, 230. Tyson Fury is like 270, man.
I'm gonna
So
say weight.
same weight
I'm gonna say
class.
weight class, bro, and I'm gonna still say weight class because it looked crazy, bro. That looked like Rey Mysterio wrestling the Undertaker. Like that shit doesn't make any
Hey, that
sense.
was definitely a size difference there. That was crazy. When he kept jabbing him to the body, he be pushing him around. This is all stuff I expected. I said he gonna hit Jake straight to the body and then blast him. Watch. As soon as I said that, the very next round, I think when you said he got stuck, I think AJ stepped forward too fast and it freaked him out. And because he got hit like this and went to try to take a deep breath, but before he knew it, his head was turned this way, and
When
he
we
was sitting
talk
on the
about
floor.
when we talk about blasting somebody, did you see that uppercut from Anderson Silva on
Oh
Tyron Woodley?
man! So I get tired of Tyron Woodley trying to do anything in life. I mean, go have your life. Get out of combat sports. I don't like you there. He he always starts slow, and you know what? He was low key, sort of, kind of doing something. He was winning it first. Until next thing you know, Anderson Silva did like a little skippy skip with his knee like this, and just went bam. And this man's arms, Tyron Woodley's arms, went from here to here. I was like, what is this? He hit him a couple more times. He went to grab his legs. I thought he was about to wrestle him down. The boy get up. His body was just like this. It
Man,
was like, I felt like that was fight night from back in
he
the
looked
day.
like he looked like he was about to teach us how to Dougie.
Man, it was
Hey yo,
man. That referee just turned around like, nah, y'all not gonna continue. Come on, man. Um, you know what? I wish I could say her name. We're not gonna even talk about it on this episode, but I do want to reiterate that Devin Haney is the beast that we all thought Devin Haney was, and I don't know what this thing was with Brian Norman. I was just like, because I didn't. I'm like, when the fuck did he become this elite level fighter? Devin Haney is elite. Everybody likes to do this whole nitpick thing where they say, "Oh well, he lost to Ryan. Okay, Ryan was juiced up, whatever, not even taking it serious, and Devin was taking it serious and being a professional, and he let him come in overweight. That's his fault, though.
right?
Devin's mistake was letting him come in overweight. Ryan never planned on making 140. He never did. He never planned on making 135 to fight Tank either. That's why he wanted to do the catch weight. He was 1 pound off. All he had to do was finish it. That's why people think he got weight drained. No, he didn't. He actually had to make weight. He doesn't want to do that. He just wants to get in there, make money, go home. He's like a show pony. He actually needs to be doing what Jake Paul is doing. But enough of him. So when did Brian Norman become this elite level fighter? I'm so confused. It's like Tio. Tio versus Shakur is going to be one of the best fights to me for next year because Tio,
I think
while
Shakur
he,
will still pull that out.
oh yeah. While everybody talks about the way Shakur Stevenson fights, his style is better than Tio's. Yeah, Tio like, oh, I want to go put on a show. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. Okay, okay. Hey, listen. Shakur Stevenson has some of the best reaction time I've ever seen. And T.O. probably gonna walk into something and he's not gonna knock him out. He's not gonna probably even try to knock him out. But T.O. gonna start walking into stuff all night. And that's the beauty of boxing to me. And that's why I tell people, y'all, oh, I'm boring this, I'm boring that. Why? Because I'm not knocking you out. That's not boring. That's boxing. Now, Shakur, this is my beef. Great defense. What kills me is when Floyd does it, though, he's running. Shakur, we call him great. This is not
Yeah, I've
me
never
saying,
understood that. I've never understood that. Like Floyd will just outbox you. Like he'll
yeah.
just outbox. He don't got to knock you out, can he? Yes, we've seen it,
Mm-hmm.
but he'll just outbox you.
Over
I
50%
heard.
of his fights.
Speaking of Floyd, I heard that Floyd and Tyson were gonna do something soon. next year in 2026.
They were supposed to, but then I'm hearing all types of different stuff, so I actually don't know no more. Because then they wanted to do the Pacquiao thing. It was a bunch of different stuff.
That's
And
interesting. Floyd and Tyson,
yeah, you know,
little
I said this on,
exhibition that's gonna turn into folks
I
really
said this,
fighting.
I said this before. I don't like Tyson taking Floyd more serious than he took Jake Paul. If that
Facts,
makes sense.
facts.
I feel like you go in there, you beat them both up.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
Floyd is the greatest of all time, though, so I would take
yeah,
him
no, you're not
serious.
gonna beat Floyd. He's not gonna beat Floyd. Yeah, you're supposed to. But as the competitor that you say you are, you do not let Jake Paul beat you.
Yeah, you fight everybody the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
understand.
feel should happen. And he disappointed me
Speaking
with that. That
of
was
everybody the same, and we will never be the same. Go Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? We'll just go ahead and throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? Live push-up video coming soon for y'all.
let's go Buckeyes.
And I think
They're the
that those
best.
push-ups is 1, Ohio State, 2, Ohio State, 3, oh.
All the way to 18, baby. Oh, that sucks. But
uh,
it'll be done.
I'll send
It'll
you
be
an
done.
Ohio State t-shirt to your house, man. You know what I'm saying? Let you, since you're on.
I wear it. I wear it. I wear it. We'll be live. I'll be having my Ohio State. Oh, nah, man, I might get jumped. Cats might see me. I might get jumped, man.
Got a lot of them
But
Sun Devils out there, man.
I where was my?
Or the Wildcats. AZ,
I don't know what
they're both.
they Sun Devils. I don't know what they are out here, but mostly I see Sun Devil stuff.
Yeah, okay. That makes
So
sense.
I had a question, and it's not for me or you. This is for the ah. Ari Spears said this thing, and I tend not to listen to Ari Spears because to me he's an ongoing joke in my brain.
Right?
But and he's one of them people who's stuck hard pressed on the past. So I try not
Ongoing
to.
joke in your brain is crazy work. Right?
Yeah, that's the type of person he reminds me of, right? So what he said this thing that somebody sent to me that said they said that MJ couldn't have led that 2007 Cavaliers team to the finals, and then they started talking about how he got beat by the Celtics in the East, and those 4 Hall of Famers, 5 Hall of Famers, and they won the NBA championship that year. And I'm like, okay, where's he going with this? So then it says when the East was at its toughest, now the East is weak. And I said, where did that narrative come from? I hear people say it, but this has to be an old Ari Spears video. But I'm like, what? I said the East, and we can look at numbers. The East was at its strongest. This is no joke. From 2005 to about now. The East has never been stronger than what it is. And I can say that because I can go back. When Brown was with Cleveland, the Cleveland Cavaliers were a competitive team. So was Indiana. So was Detroit. So was Atlanta at the time. So was the Bulls. So was the Knicks. So was the Sixers. Yeah. The Celtics. So was Miami. Uh
Sorry, I didn't
that's
hear you.
no, it's okay. It's okay. We can name the 8 playoff teams, right? And if they did play in teams, these teams had tied records. And they only faced tiebreakers because they played each other. The East back then, you didn't have that at all. You had the Bulls, you had the Pistons, you had the Celtics. You had the Sixers at one point. That faded away. And that's not nearly the amount of time. I'm trying to figure out where this East weak East. I'm trying. My question is, why was the East only at its strongest for Michael Jordan?
You know, I really I really can't answer that. Like, um, I mean that's weird. I mean that's weird to think about, but um, honestly, bro, like I guess the defense was just different back then. You know.
Pish posh. So I'll be asking these questions, you know, and I like to tell people when they tell me, oh, LeBron can't do this, can't do that. Allen Iverson said, and I quote, that if you want the best basketball player you have ever seen play this game, you look for LeBron James. But to him, Michael Jordan will forever be the GOAT because that was who he looked at and first opened his eyes to basketball. I respect an answer like that before you tell me Michael Jordan is a better basketball player than LeBron James, because my very question after that would be, what does he do that's better?
Listen,
There we go. There we go. Put this pen up.
Michael Jordan is not a better basketball player than LeBron James. He wasn't a
Oh,
he wasn't a more physical specimen. He couldn't do he couldn't do some of the things that LeBron does. Like, we'll look at that chase down block that he got on Andre Iguodala, right?
mm-hmm.
You're not gonna see MJ doing that. Matter of fact, I've seen maybe 5, maybe 6 times that he chased down something like that in general, but
I
it
have
was
seen Jordan come. It ain't got
nothing
nothing on
like
what
that.
LeBron is so
No,
consistent with it. But
that
I have seen
that was
Jordan jump
something
over
that
somebody.
LeBron did a few times a season. You know what I'm saying? Let alone 5, 6 times ever. The
I
physical,
have
the
seen.
physical shit is crazy. Plus, his vision. We're gonna talk about LeBron vision because LeBron vision, Michael Jordan vision. There is nothing like LeBron's vision that I've
No,
ever seen. That is
nothing.
crazy, bro. Like MJ rarely passed it, let alone had, you know what I'm saying? So, you want to know where Kobe monitored his game from or mirrored his game from, that was definitely Michael Jordan. Just because, I mean, he wasn't passing them up either. He said, "You think I'm gonna
No,
pass it
them
to
one on
y'all?
one
Y'all don't
players right
work
there.
as hard as me."
Yeah, them
That's
one
a
on one player.
different that's a
Kobe
different
Bean.
story for a different day, man.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah. I
different
was about to say
story for
Kobe
a different
Bean
day.
and Jordan though, they are competitors at a different level, and I love it. But when I'm looking at LeBron, and they saying he don't deserve to be in this conversation. I'm like, huh? I did this.
But they still say the GOAT is Mike and then LeBron. When
Which
will
I don't argue.
LeBron when will LeBron finally be the GOAT?
Well,
Is
you
the
know, right
question.
now they saying he chasing a ghost, and I had to clarify this with one of my homies. You know, when we do our group session, I said, no, he's chasing the legacy of Jordan, not his skill set or his numbers. Like he been past that stuff like 10 years ago. That's been happening. He's chasing the legacy. He won't eclipse it. I can guarantee you that. Because I'm gonna tell you what could have happened where LeBron would have eclipsed Jordan, and it has nothing to do with the rings. If the LeBron's tennis shoe would have became popular like Michael Jordan's tennis shoe is, his legacy would be something crazy. But that would have never happened. So
They just ugly as
oh,
hell, ain't it? They'll never be as popular as Jordan.
they're strictly basketball shoes. They are a very comfortable basketball shoe. I bet not see you wearing them to the club. If I
I
catch
mean,
you wearing them out to a bar,
I got a cold pair of LeBrons. I'll bring out for the next episode.
yeah, they might
They
be
tough.
cold, but don't wear them out to
I'm
eat.
never. I don't wear them now. You know what I'm saying? No, you want to know the only place I did wear them? Few times on the basketball court. I
Yeah, I
wish
mean
I
that's
would
where
have.
they're most.
Wish I would have had them when I tore my Achilles. It might have helped me not tear them up. But
Yeah,
that's for another day too.
yeah, but I have those. You know what? I've realized something about myself. The olive branch thing, right? Where, for example, in music, the Nas tree, where it goes like Rakim, Nas, Cole, like that, and then which switches me to why I like Jay Z because there's just Jay Z. There's nobody else. Even if there was gonna be Biggie, Jay Z, or Jay Z, however you want to do it, they're gone now, so it doesn't matter. I know that sounds jacked up, but it doesn't matter. And I like when other rappers say, "Well, don't nobody say play Jay Z." I bump Jay Z all the time. I also listen to Nas. I really love both of them, but I don't like that you can pick from the olive branch. Same with boxing or fighting, right? Floyd doesn't have, well, he does now, but he didn't have an olive branch. People wanted to beat him, they wanted to be him. So much so that everybody hated him. That's what makes me start liking somebody when I notice the hate surrounds them. When it comes to LeBron, I have been noticing since I was very young, every time a new number one pick or somebody, a phenom in college, as soon as they're about to come to the league, they be like, "Oh no, he might be better than LeBron James." They always say this because he touched too close to that Jordan legacy that it freaked everybody out. As soon as he did it, like boop, everybody's like, "Oh shit!" Well, we got to find
Yeah,
somebody better than him. So they started robbing
yeah.
him of MVPs. They started robbing him of Defensive Player of the Year awards. So when this happened, I started liking LeBron a lot. Like, hey, y'all ain't noticed that this dude is doing all this stuff over here, man, scoring 15,000 points a season? Like, this dude is crazy. Like, and they was like, well, him and Melo was never equals, ever. Ever. They were never equals.
I
If
just like
LeBron
mellow wise. I just like the body of work that he put out. I like the aggressiveness that he played with. I liked his jump shot. I liked how he competed against Kobe in the Western Conference Finals. I like how he just worked. I liked how he worked. But then again, some of the stuff that I saw with Melo, it looked like he didn't work hard, which made me think he wasn't what everybody said he was. Like, or what he was going to be. I love Carmelo Anthony. He's one of my favorite players to ever touch the hardwood. Pause. However,
I'm over here like, whoa.
that's why I said pause. Because I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what yeah, Xbox parties go stupid. Anyways, Carmelo Anthony to me he's one of my favorite players, bro. His mid-range game's elite. He'll get down
Post
there,
up, mid
he'll
range.
play hard.
Once you see Melo in a triple threat, he's almost unstoppable. And there was a point
Yeah.
in Melo's career in like maybe 2014 where he was virtually unguardable.
Yeah.
But you want to know where my asterisk comes in with Melo?
What's that?
MJ, 6 titles. Phil Jackson, right? Kobe, 5 titles. Phil Jackson. Melo, donut, fucking Phil Jackson. And it was all the same offense. My issue became any elite one-on-one scorer should be able to perform well in the triangle offense at that time, especially.
I just don't think Melo had those right pieces around him like that.
You don't
You
need
know
him with Bill.
I mean, clearly, Melo was the type of player that needed him. You see what I'm saying? So like
But
LeBron is one of them dudes. He could literally be like, get the hell out of the way. I do this shit myself. Kobe Bryant, get the hell out of the way. I do this myself. Michael Jordan, get the hell out of the way. I do this myself. Melo wasn't that guy. He ain't never been that guy. Like, did he
and
show
that's what I
glimpses?
mean when
Did
I
he show
say,
glimpses of that in Denver? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. He's going head to head with Kobe. He's going head to head with. We'll go ahead and shut that down because we seen what happened.
right.
But he just wasn't that guy, bro. He wasn't that guy. He needed his team around him. Believe that. He did. And if he would have got some solidified players around him, not saying the ones that weren't solidified, I mean, like, didn't he play with young Amon Shumpert
And
and
young JR.
like young
He's
JR?
damn near had JR his whole life.
Right. So
You gave LeBron JR and he won a ring with him twice.
yeah,
So
I thought we had a timeout. I mean, that's crazy. But anyways, J.R. Smith. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
good old Earl.
Henny Jr.
But
Because anything is possible when he is on that floor. That's for sure.
hey, listen,
He
I'm
can
gonna tell
shoot
you
you
what.
in or he'll shoot you out.
Y'all talk about Yucatan. That boy could shoot, and he don't care. I don't care where he was at on the floor. That boy. Hey, listen, let it rain. JR
JR was
shooting,
a shooter. JR was a shooter. I did like
but
Amon Shumpert though. Amon Shumpert was nice.
I
He
I
nice
like
little
how
defender to
smooth.
get a bucket. Yeah.
Yeah, I like how smooth his game was. He had a nice
Yeah.
aesthetic to his game,
He
which,
might have been too smooth because he got smoothed the hell up out of New York.
well, that was LeBron on that phone. Like, well, Melo says you won't come. I'm gonna take your teammates.
Oh,
Sayonara. You ain't never
yeah.
heard them talk about that. He said, "Bron, what the fuck? Hey, baby, like, you know what I'm saying? I love it though, man. I love it. You ain't doing
It's
right
a
by these
business.
boys. Let me go. Yeah,
It's a
you ain't
business.
doing right by him. Let me go ahead and get them to the finals. Let them see what it smell like. And what was bogus? He got them all there. Everybody got injured, and now he playing with Matthew Dellavedova and Tristan
And
Kardashian.
he got Dellavedova a bag.
Man, got Tristan Kardashian in the bag.
A bag.
Oh, hey,
Tristan
he got that
Kardashian
boy
is
paid. Yeah,
crazy.
Tristan. Yeah, man, you know that's what that be, man.
Come on, man. Come
Get
on.
that Kardashian, bro. Look what happened. Next thing you know, he in turmoil,
Out.
and now she's
He,
now she's
he Chloe'd up. Yeah.
yep. It's weird. You go and get the monster. Never mind. Never mind. Go and get the monster out the crew.
She's not the monster anymore. She's not the monster anymore.
It was almost 10 years ago, man. Let's let it go, cause
Ah.
she don't deserve nothing I was about to say. No,
Yeah.
not one word of it. And I was gonna just take like 6 jabs at Kim for no reason. It was all process. Like, who man?
Ray J took a couple jabs at her.
He swung at that thing,
Yeah.
didn't
So,
he? Woo. Sport.
uh,
That was funny. Yeah.
uh,
Anywho, whew, I lost in fantasy. I got kicked
you
out the
did?
playoffs. Yep, by a nobody. You know what? I wouldn't have minded losing to one of the top dogs, and that's why I didn't make it. I had a crab in a bucket player. Ain't never put up these numbers before in his whole career. And to that day, He put up the best game he had. This man only won 3 to 4 games,
Was this
and he.
was this to decide if you made it to the playoffs or not?
Yep, I was right there. Only thing I needed was a playoff spot. I was right there.
Well, I made it to the playoffs. First round I
Mm-hmm.
won. Second round I'm in right now, and the score going into the game was 105 to 83, but he had Travion Henderson playing. And
Mm. And I know he
by
was
the
just
grace
doing numbers.
by the grace of the good man above, Travion Henderson entered concussion protocol. I'm going to the
Oh,
Super Bowl.
oh wow! Hey, look, we don't wish injuries, but hey, high five, real quick. Yo,
It was a great season, man. Shout out to my homeboy who I had to beat, Josh. But it was a good season. But my boy Darius, I playing in the Super Bowl. His team put up 142 points today. So y'all wish me luck as I walk through.
where that
Yeah.
belt go? Oh, Darius
Well,
got it.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Hey, all I
that's
can
about to be
hope is
crazy.
that all I can hope is that my team came ready to play next week and we'll be all right. But
Who won that Patriots game?
the Patriots just won 28-24
You know what's funny? When
on a
Baltimore
last
scored,
like drive down the field where Madre Stevenson scores. The Ravens get the ball back. They don't do anything. The Patriots get the ball back. Drake May runs it for 20 yards, gets the first down, and it's over. 28-24.
appreciate that because right when Baltimore scored the first touchdown, I had to go check on this water pipe thing, and I'm just sitting out there nurturing, piping, and making sure there's no leaks nowhere. I'm just doing all that. I went to go get the tacos, and I was sitting there like, let me just place this bet. This bet with the Patriots. I was like, and I haven't looked at it ever since. There was a plus
I placed the
450 when I made the
parlay
bet.
today. I
You said
placed the
what?
parlay today, and only one of my players did what they were supposed to. And I picked all the good players. I picked Bijan Robinson. I picked Jameer Gibbs. I picked Nico Collins. I picked Travion Henderson to give me 51 rushing yards. And guess what? Nobody did anything but Bijan. So I'm done
Well,
placing parlays for football this year, and
yeah, no, I was about to
I
say
will look forward to NBA basketball.
I will only bet on college football playoffs and a game winner from one of the games it's on. Once this part of the year gets weird, people stop fighting for playoff spots who are already out of contention. Uh, you in third place of your division. If all y'all ain't got 11 wins, 12 wins, what is the point? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I stopped looking for people to basketball too. In the beginning of the season, I only around now is where I do my betting because I refuse in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I just needed I needed Melo one time just to like LaMelo Ball. I needed him one time for me, just for me, to get a triple double. He do it all the time. This man had 0 rebounds until the fourth quarter. I almost like, whew, almost jumped through that TV. I said, "So y'all go and play New York, and you usually out there bouncing, shooting everywhere." He looked me dead through the screen and said, "Yeah, you got it, Paul. What we be saying? You got it, Paul."
You got it, Paul.
Man, he wouldn't even take a shot. He had like 8 points for most of the game. I said, so you just couldn't give me a 20-point triple double?
I
Plus 10,
mean,
plus 10, plus
that
20?
that's low key asking for a lot, bro. A 20-point triple double
I
is.
bet you, listen, healthy. I bet you he do it tomorrow.
Boy,
For no reason. He'll just randomly do it. That's what I'm saying. It'll be random.
I mean, you're not lying. He does just randomly do shit like that. But tomorrow's
I
crazy.
tomorrow is great. That's a tall ask. I know, but it's just something that he does. Like he'd be like, "Yeah, man, hey, flink, flink." Next thing you know, he got 30 in the first, and now he just dishing and getting rebounds for whatever reason. It just happens, and I just wanted
He
to do it
is
this one
6'6"
time.
point guard, so most of his matchups are not as tall as him. So yeah, getting the rebounds isn't
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of that. I feel like sometimes they just boost their stats doing that shit. Like they used to do
that was
that. Russell Westbrook's triple double year.
oh,
People
I
were just
hate when
getting
people
out of
do
the
that.
way,
Come on.
letting him get rebounds, bro.
Well, who would you rather start this break? Steven Adams or Russell Westbrook?
Russell Westbrook.
Right. So when the ball goes up, I'm already running at the rim. What Melo used to say, I got to get the fuck out of here. But Melo is not going to. Do you remember when Russell Westbrook won the triple double year? This was when he had the what was it the 2020 game? I think he took the ball, threw it down court, like he caught a rebound, turned around, took it, threw it. It went through somebody's legs to somebody else, and they just hit a quick lay real quick. I'm like, Steven Adams not doing that shit. Get out my way, bro. Like, so I don't think it's stat
I
pad.
mean,
This
that's
is just
fair.
who Russell is. And I'm talking about he on the offensive glass and the defensive glass. He getting up there, tip ins, pause, defensive board crashing. Like he does. That's what he does. He's a rebounding guard, and he ain't gotta speak it. I'ma say it for him. He's the best rebounding guard we've ever seen.
Since we on the topic of basketball right now, I want to take a second to shout out my boys from South St. Paul Packers, my freshmen, my JV, my varsity. My JV team is 6-0, and my varsity team is 4-2, and we're playing some good ball this year. So shout out to them South St. Paul Packers, baby.
I ain't gonna
We
lie.
got a
I saw you.
game tomorrow against St. Thomas Academy, and we looking to go 5-2 and 7-0. So shout out to my
I ain't gonna
boy.
lie. I saw the one little kid dunk, and I said, "Hey, there's no way these kids in high school. I'm going up there to talk to the program manager, and we go get everybody's identification."
Oh, yeah. We played,
Nah,
we
they good.
played,
They pretty
we
good though.
played, yeah, we've played against a couple of 6'7" guys this year, and our tallest
Yeah.
guy is 6'4". So yeah, we're doing pretty good right now. So shout out to my
Hoping you
boy.
teach.
We gonna go ahead and get this W tomorrow, man. Come back home with it. So it's an away game. Shout out to my Packers, man.
Shout out to your Packers, man. Not to be mistaken with the Green Bay Packers.
No, no, they lost to the Bears.
No, so that was funny because I was hoping they tied so Detroit could get kicked out the. I needed a tie. If they would have tied, look, I needed the tie so bad. I went on DraftKings, just bet $1 on the tie. It was plus
Man,
5,000.
insane,
I
bro.
would. I don't know. Listen, man. Y'all don't understand the disdain that I have for Detroit. Look, think about it for a second, right? Think about this. Look how well they just did, and now look at them. That don't hurt y'all just a little bit.
Would you say that the Detroit Lions are now the Detroit Pistons?
No, the Detroit Pistons don't disrespect the Pistons. I love the Pistons. the Pistons, the Pistons at least the Pistons just dealt with bad. Like, even when it wasn't the coaching that they dealt with a poor team management. So all of these same players have been there. Why haven't they been winning like this before? People are like, oh well, it's experience. No, because they all didn't start together at first. They never got to play together. You had a bench player over here. You had Ivy injured somewhere in the background. The team has always been good. I've always looked at the Detroit Pistons and been like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. When people been saying it, But then I'll go sneak and look at them play. And I'll be like, individually, these dudes cold. They just keep losing games because they won't play them all at the same time. This year and last year, they put the right amount of veterans mixed in with the young fellas.
You talking about when they got Tobias Harris and like yeah. They had Leak,
Yeah, I
Beasley,
can't.
and
Kay Cunningham.
yeah.
Once they let them lead y'all. Listen, we veterans, we gonna help you manage it, but you lead it. Once that happened, boom, these boys came to play, baby. That's why I've always liked the Pistons. I like most.
You know one of the
I
players
mostly
that
like
I
the mascot.
you know one of the players that I do like on the Pistons besides Cade is that guy Durant. He's kind of nice.
No, so I can't wait to see young players when I watch basketball. I like to see where they're gonna peak. Like when do your skill peak? Because if it doesn't, then you've now turned into a Michael Jordan or Kobe esque talent. It's just how far you go with that talent. But when a player peaks, you get those top three that we always talking about: Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. They go above it. Yeah, my prime is over, and I've already peaked here. But then for some reason they keep going. Once that happens, I love it. It happens around like 26 for most players, not LeBron. But happens at about 26, and then from there, you love it. Kobe's body failed him in the end, but he
Yeah,
had to.
yeah, we know that.
Yeah,
I'm feeling the effects of what Kobe is going through right now. So, nah, my body's failing me. Nah,
yeah.
I'm getting
That's
I'm getting old, man. Getting old.
shout out to Achilles injuries, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We wish they weren't around, right?
I wish we all could just have electric wheelchairs.
It was the thing. It was the little roly thing with the leg up, bro.
Speaking of
When I see you just
leg up,
it was the leg up off the.
shout
Okay, go
out
ahead, my man.
shout out to Patrick Mahomes for getting a leg up on next season. Get better
Hey,
soon. ACL tear.
yeah, that sucks. But this is when I say certain things like, and this might sound terrible, but you remember when Tom Brady was still in the NFL and Patrick Mahomes started getting good, and we got to see the emergence of
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes. Well, they were like, "Oh, he's better than Tom." Well, no, he's not actually. And I don't care what the aesthetic is that you like to see. Tom Brady doesn't need an aesthetic to be a leader. And there's two NFL quarterbacks who really impressed me a lot. And I don't care how much I can tell you my favorite quarterback is this person, that person. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. They're not baseball players. Baseball players have a thing. They have a certain touch on a football where they can put it. If your hands are down here, over here, they can put the ball somewhere. And I've seen Aaron Rodgers point to the spot he needs you to stop. He did a tight end and then he pointed down so he can look at the field. He looked, he threw it and told him to plant his toes before he caught it. I was like, that's impressive. That is
Yeah.
impressive.
That's cold blooded.
But he does it all the time. If you
Yeah.
ever watch highlights from him throwing a ball 20 yards or
Yeah,
more,
he points in different directions and has them go there.
but the way they catch it because of where he placed the ball, it's impossible for a defense who's looking at Aaron Rodgers. It's impossible for them to turn around now and catch that ball. It's impossible. Tom Brady can do the same exact thing. Usually, only baseball players can do that. No, these two, These two. That's why when it was like,
He
well,
did it.
Patrick is
He did
better.
it with Julian Edelman in the Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, I know somebody right now. Oh shit. I know somebody right now who hate when that Super Bowl get brought up.
Yeah,
They owe me money still from that Super Bowl, but I
I
let them
know a
keep it,
lot
so
of
I
I
can
know a
always
lot
ask
of
them.
people that just wanted the Patriots to fail in that Super Bowl, and that was gonna be Julio Jones and Matt Ryan's thing, bro. But
You
guess
know,
what? Guess who spoiled that? Tom Brady.
guess who spoiled Patrick Mahomes from winning that last Super Bowl? The guy who he
Tom
was
Brady.
supposed to have eclipsed. And the killer part again to me was you can't say that somebody's better than a GOAT that's still playing. You're the best and you're still playing.
Facts.
Tom Brady could have left with 5. He could have left with 6. Nope. He came back and got 7.
6, 7.
but it's I don't know, man. I'm seeing the decline of Patty. And I could be wrong, but I've actually seen it for 2 years now. Like, okay, he's not making the same kind of throws that he usually make. He's not escaping the pocket like he usually does. Eventually, you get older. Eventually, you need an O-line so you can't run around and be all weird. And eventually, those refs stop looking out for you too.
You
So,
can't say the GOAT without saying Tom Brady.
exactly. We don't talk about, and I even still think to this day that Aaron Rodgers throws a better football than Tom Brady. I just think Tom Brady's a better quarterback.
I
If
think
that makes sense.
leadership wise, when you got a natural leader like Tom Brady, it's easy. It's
Mm-hmm.
easy.
Oh, I love
Anyway,
Tom Brady. I've loved Tom Brady since college, and you know why? We used to spank everybody. I used to be like, oh. Then he went to the Patriots.
18 push-ups is what's owed.
Yeah.
Tom
Hey,
Brady
y'all, we're going
can't
to go
even
ahead and
get
catch
you
y'all
out of
later,
that.
man. This is Spitting Facts with DK and Chuck D, man. Salud.